us germinate, alienated from this world. And I'ma be set apart and deep, you'll be holy. A citizen of heaven, his kingdom's pearl. On one of these future days, I'm gonna fly away to that holy place, this city. And life there isn't cold, never a day will grow old. I will walk those streets of gold in his city, his beautiful city, 'cause this whole world.
I'm JaVonne Harris, sitting here with Ethan Kent, a phenomenal gospel singer out of Dallas, Texas. And he is going to let me pick his brain for a little while and just tell me about him in the business, doing him and whatever and whatnot. I guess can you start out and tell us a little something?
Yeah, my name is Ethan Kent. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm new to the gospel music industry, but I've been serving in music ministry for well over 17 years. I started out young in my church and playing, singing, teaching choir, youth choir, band, directing. Got out of high school and they offered me a position on staff. So faithful in the little things, and God makes you rule over many. He'll give you more when you're faithful over the little. So that's been my testimony this last year. My single, My Hope Was in Glory, hit nationally last year, last year, and was on the top 30 Billboard charts for over 15 weeks. So God opened up the door, and here I am. My new record just came out, Work in Progress, and we're moving and moving on up to the next level.
So I see that music has been a part of you for for a long time.
For a long time.
Or a decade, or 2 decades. Well, yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
As far as your church ministry.
Yeah.
You went to school. You went to Dallas Baptist. You have a bachelor's in Christian Studies.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? Why music? Why not? I guess.
That's a good question.
Yeah. Why not preach? Why music? Because the music industry is, baby.
Right. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I went to Dallas Baptist, and I decided to not major in music because I transferred from TCU, where that wasn't a music major. Just felt led to go in a different direction. I don't want to be in school for another 10 years of my life. So I got a Christian Studies degree with church music emphasis because that's what I was serving in, and it equipped me better to serve in my local church. I also got a music business minor at the campus that I transferred to, Dallas Baptist University. So I felt like, doing the minor would prepare me, and it did. It gave me a lot of training as far as the basics of music business. Obviously, you don't really know how it really runs until you get out there and start working and getting the experience. So, but I learned the basics, just how things work and how to put stuff together, and all the stuff that you learn in business class, which is with the music emphasis. So
that is true.
Yeah.
But what happened that made you say that I want or I have to do this professionally? Like I have to.
Well, I think with me, I write songs all the time, and they come easy. Sometimes they come really easy. Sometimes it's a process, and I get songs developed over time. And you write things and you minister it at church, and people are really blessed by it. And just the encouragement that I got, this needs to be outside of the four walls of the church. Like, other people need to hear this because it'll bless and minister to other people. It'll help them in their everyday walk with God. And so that's the main inspiration for me pursuing this professionally, is just to get the message of the music out. Not to say that my message is any stronger or different than others, but there's only one me, and there's only one you, and no one can be you. I mean, like you can. So God has gifted me with music and with songwriting, and it's unique in that it's me, and I believe that it's built to touch someone, and so it's all about getting it out to the people at this point.
Okay, like you said, your song came out last year.
Yes, ma'am.
On the charts, and that is awesome.
Yes.
So how did your album that just came out, you just released it?
Yeah, that
How
just
did
came
you-
out last Tuesday.
Yeah, that was
so,
last week. So
yeah.
how did
We're working it.
Okay.
You know, I'm a new independent artist, so you got to get out, you got to push, you got
yeah,
to
it's hard.
make visits. Yeah. So we don't have the backing of a huge record label, so you got to do the grunt work, and that's what we're doing right now. So hopefully, we're gonna tear down those walls and keep moving upward and forward. So
That's awesome. You write and produce everything.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's hard for you. Did you say writing comes easily? Okay, I get that. It's just, is it easier for you to work by yourself?
I mean, I'm not against working with other people, and on this record, I collaborated with other people too.
Okay.
Musicians, there's people that are featured on the track, on the tracks. There's rap artists that I brought along, and they did their writing. So it's not like I have to work by myself. But yeah, in the future, I look forward to collaborating with whoever. Yeah, the who's who of gospel.
I know that's
Absolutely.
right. Okay, you incorporate various styles into your gospel. How do you think that will gonna stand out more? You think it because gospel has evolved so much over the last 20 years anyway.
Right.
So
right. Yeah, I think there are people that are looking for a different sound. You know, like we're used to the choir music. We're used to the traditional, and even some of the contemporary stuff can be somewhat cliche at times.
Yeah.
And so, this is a fusion of pop, R&B, soul, gospel, all into one, and it's different. And people that have heard the album so far, that's what they say about it. It's eclectic, it's innovative, and it's different. And some people say it's a breath of fresh air. Some people might not know what to do with it because they're used to the traditional.
Yeah.
But I can't say that there's something for everybody on the record. There's one song that Julie's gonna love and want to play on your iPod or whatever.
That's awesome. For the ones who can afford it. Yeah, the iPod.
Right.
Okay. You started your own label.
Yes.
Y'all have y'all label. You said it's the grunt work. I know it's indie, so you had to do a little more. Is it better, do you think, for you to be independent, or would you prefer to be?
I mean, there's
major?
definitely more flexibility. I'm not opposed to a major record deal. It just has to be the right terms, and of course, you got to hire the right lawyer and to review the contracts to make sure there's nothing like crazy, like signing your life away forever. Yeah. So I'm not against that, but you have more flexibility. It's harder. You don't have the huge marketing dollars that those big labels have to get you out there. But I think it's cool because you can go places where those majors don't take you. More independent, more that's not the word I was looking for. More intimate settings, and you can connect with people on a different level.
Yeah.
And not being, a lot of times if it's not the bells and the whistles and the big lights, people don't want to fool with it. But there's places, there's a place for music in other environments, and smaller environments where people need to be ministered to as well. So.
Okay. Do y'all have other artists on the label?
We are building our roster up. Yes, I have some people that I'm working and investing in right now. And I'm kind of like the guinea pig. Put me out there first and see how it goes. We've learned so much with dealing with myself that the next thing that we do is going to be bigger and better. And because you learn more and more as you go out and do and experience. Like I said, you learn more and experience, and you can't really learn about music business just sitting in a class. You have to go do it.
On the label, are y'all just gonna stick to gospel, or are you gonna let R&B, or are you gonna have a variety of artists?
That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying.
I would like to branch out into different genres, but I don't want to compromise the integrity of the message that I stand for, and just the morals that have been built up in me. So if we do anything in a different genre, it's going to be something that's respectable, that's timeless, and something that is gonna inspire people. Yeah.
If I come to your show, what should I expect?
What should you expect?
You gonna give me all of you? I'm gonna need all of you.
Yeah. I laid all that on the table. You come to my show, you're gonna get live music. You're gonna get lyrics that are very genuine and heartfelt, and a vocal presentation that's unique to my style. And it's got a little jazz, a little gospel, a little soul, everything all up in there. So definitely you can pull from one of those things. I just did my CD listening party in Dallas yesterday, and it was cool because it was an intimate setting, and you got to break the songs down, and we had a lot of fun. All the media from Dallas came, and it was really cool, and that's what they got. So you can get the same thing: genuine, heartfelt lyrics, conversational lyrics, good vibe.
I guess after a while, after you do so many albums, you want to just come out the artist end and just stay on the business end.
Yeah, I'm all cool with writing hit songs for people. And
yeah, just being real easy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like that'll probably come pretty soon here as time goes on. But I think it's really cool to be able to write and to present and deliver the song in front of people and interpret what you wrote, in the studio, like doing that live. I think that's really cool. I like doing that. So artistry will always be a part of me, but everybody's for writing a song and letting someone else take it and work it. Like, I'm all for that. So work smarter, not harder.
Okay, and that's the truth. Any advice?
Any advice to
that kid?
That kid who has
that can't
dreams?
cut that music off. That just can't cut it off. That's me. Just can't cut it off.
Yeah, if God's put music in your heart, just pursue it with all you got. Get planted in the church, and bloom with those little small opportunities. Whether it's singing at a talent show or whether it's singing in the choir, like take advantage of every opportunity because you'll learn and you'll grow from each one.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you. I'm so serious. I want to also thank on behalf of Jamsource Magazine, the Buffalo Soldiers Museum, for allowing us to use their venue to do this interview, which is so very awesome because it's so rich in culture and history. That's for our people, people. So y'all check it out if y'all ever come to Houston or live in Houston. And thanks again to Mr. Kent for the interview. I really appreciate it more than you know.
I said one black morning when this life is over, I'm gonna fly away. I'm leaving this cold realm, going up yonder to that holy place. I'ma sit down, talk with Peter, sit down, talk with Paul. I'ma say, take me to Jesus, the one who really paid it all for me. This world, hey, 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 said this kind